YNW Melly is an American rapper and popular songwriter. He has garnered quite the controversy since he made his way into the rap scene. Melly is best known for the rap songs Murder on My Mind and Mixed Personalities, both of which feature Kanye West. His track Murder on My Mind got widespread attention after the rapper was charged with the double murder of two other rappers. If you've never heard of YNW Melly, you might be a little taken aback. Let's delve into why rappers tend to steer clear of YNW Melly. Before we get into the video, subscribe and hit the notification button to be notified when we upload more content. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment down below. Thanks. YNW Melly murder charges explained. If you weren't already aware, rapper YNW Melly was arrested back in 2019 for charges of murder. Yes, murder. Insane, right? Jamel Demons, also known as YNW Melly, was arrested on 2 counts of first-degree murder in February 2019. An investigation backed by forensic evidence found that Demons shot and killed 2 of his lifelong pals, Christopher Thomas Jr., nicknamed YNW Juvie, and Anthony Williams, aka YNW Sack Chaser, last October, according to police in Miramar, Florida. Demons fatally shot both men, according to police, who claimed the rapper arranged the crime scene, trying to stage a drive-by shooting with the help of Cortland Henry, aka YNW Bortland. Melly claimed on Instagram just before giving himself in to police that he was innocent of the crime and that he'd lost his 2 brothers, and there were a lot of stories and lies circulating the web. However, many people on social media have already declared the 19-year-old rapper guilty. Thousands of people on Twitter and Instagram, as well as some less popular gossip sites, mistakenly linked Melly's arrest to his smash 2017 single, Murder on My Mind, which was released a whole 18 months before he allegedly killed those 2 men. ABC News even included the song title in the headline of their story, showing just how much association the song and Melly's act had. Melly is unlikely to be surprised by this relationship between life and songs. While still in prison, he released Murder on My Mind, a song that combines terrible loneliness with vivid and brutal murder fantasies. Currently, to date, YNW is still caught in a dreadful legal situation that has kept him in prison for years. The court ultimately sentenced him to life in prison with the possibility of death. Investigators believe he was also involved in the assassination of Indiana County Sheriff's Department Deputy Gary Chambliss. The evidence was overwhelming enough to sustain a conviction, according to the prosecution and the presiding court. Melly had priors as well, which didn't help his case. The court decided that the accused must see the inside of a jail for the rest of his life. It also refused him parole for a term of 25 years, requiring him to serve this time before becoming eligible for early release. Despite this news, his fans are desperate to know if he will ever be released from prison, how long his sentence will be, and when he will be released. He has another upcoming trial set for May 2022, where the rapper will ultimately find out his fate. Will he spend the rest of his life behind bars? It is very likely. YNW Melly beefs with fellow rappers explained. YNW Melly is no stranger to conflict, as you can see with his lengthy criminal history, but he has also beefed with fellow rappers and those within his community. Here are some of the times Melly has beefed with other rappers, and is probably why many now steer clear of associating themselves with the controversial rapper. Beef against his family. So this first one involves disrespect against his family. Jamie Demons King, the mother of Florida rapper YNW Melly, claimed in a recently released video that one of her son's alleged victims threatened her with a pistol. Now, this took place only a month after YNW Melly was charged with murder. The rapper's mother presents a narrative about how one of Melly's former acquaintances, YNW Sack Chaser, issued threatening messages to her and an unnamed person in a YouTube video. When the video begins, Demons King appears to be in the middle of a sentence, saying, "Showed me text messages from Sack Chaser threatening all her friends and all these people, like he's about this life." In order to protect herself and her loved ones, Demons King goes on to destroy Sack Chaser's reputation. Melly then went on to call out those harassing his mother and ask what he was doing. doing disrespecting his family. He even went on to threaten his life, claiming he has guns and to not mess with him. Although this seems like quite an aggressive response, it makes sense due to his lengthy criminal past and the fact that threatening his own mother is probably the worst thing you can do. YNW Melly versus NBA YoungBoy beef. Now, although YNW Melly didn't start this beef, there is still tension till this day between him and rapper NBA YoungBoy. NBA YoungBoy is absolutely notorious for starting drama with fellow rappers for seemingly no reason at all. Some of these beefs include King Von, who has sadly since passed away, Gucci Mane, and Pooh Shiesty, among many others. Rapper YNW Melly seems to be just another rap beef to add to YoungBoy's list. So what actually happened between the two rappers? Well, it all started a few years ago at their record label, Atlantic Records, where they were both signed. While they were both in the building waiting for whatever they were there to do, NBA YoungBoy stared at YNW Melly, basically staring him down. Someone from YNW Melly's team then approached YoungBoy and proceeded to ask him about his sexual orientation, basically asking if he was straight since he wouldn't stop staring down Melly. This clearly enraged YoungBoy, who then went up to Melly and started throwing punches, eventually forcing Melly to the ground. It then turned into a full-on brawl with both of the rappers' teams getting involved. YoungBoy's friend and fellow rapper Quando Rondo even made an appearance. Following their altercation, many fans began to wonder what caused this in the first place. The pair seemingly had no relation to each other, and this fight seemed like it had occurred out of nowhere. However, after doing some digging, it seems like the root of this tension can be traced back to fellow rapper Fredo Bang, who has a rivalry already with NBA YoungBoy. Melly's association to Fredo Bang probably prompted the negative feelings from YoungBoy, which ultimately led to the brawl. But what did Fredo Bang do to YoungBoy that was so bad? The battle between Baton Rouge rappers Fredo Bang and NBA YoungBoy has been rumored to be going on for a long time now, as we've seen play out on social media. Despite the fact that the two rappers traded insults and charges back in 2021, Fredo maintains that he has no beef with him. Many believe this is all a hoax, as Fredo Bang's connection to YNW Melly appears to have protected Melly from NBA YoungBoy's wrath. It's surprising that NBA YoungBoy wants to beef with so many rappers. Maybe this is part of his reputation and overall appearance. However, Melly is definitely not someone I'd want to mess with. I mean, the guy is in jail right now on charges of murder. This is probably the biggest reason why rappers now don't like associating themselves with Melly, as he really doesn't have the best rap sheet. And there you have it, everything you need to know about YNW Melly and why other rappers are really scared of him. There is currently no information regarding when Melly will be released from prison. However, he does have an upcoming trial set for May 2022, where the rapper has a good chance of being sentenced to life or even the death penalty. Only time will tell to see what happens to the rapper's fate. But it's clear his fellow rappers aren't going to want to collaborate with Melly anytime soon. Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below. But if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss any of our new and upcoming content. Thanks for watching.